Jessica here today from Purple Puppy Paper Crafting on the Cut Cardstock YouTube channel. Today I'm sharing a project I made using the beautiful gold glitter cardstock as well as 3 different colors of their metallic cardstock. The gold glitter cardstock is gorgeous and the glitter will not come off. You can cut it with a die cut machine, you can use it in your electronic cutting machine, and it always cuts beautifully. To start with today, I'm using the pearl cardstock with a 3D embossing folder. When I do this, I lightly mist the cardstock with water before putting it through the machine, and it embosses beautifully and helps avoid any cracking on the paper. The next thing was to use this layered die set to cut out the heart from different cardstocks. I used 2 of the metallic and 1 of the gold glitter for the layers. I used liquid glue to adhere the pieces together and made sure to press firmly and hold in place while it dried. It only takes a few seconds. Once that was done, I moved on to the background. We already have the piece embossed, but I wanted to add a thin gold frame to the background. I used this die to cut out from the gold glitter cardstock as well as our embossed background. I tried to get the die as centered as possible on the embossed background because this will be part of our finished card. From the gold glitter cardstock, we will only be using the thin gold frame. I find it easiest when using these to adhere the outer piece of the embossed background first on our card so we can get that lined up. Once we have the outer frame glued down to our card base, I use a thin line of glue as well as putting it all over the background so we can put the other 2 pieces into place. The thin line of glue needs to be right around the edges of that embossed background so we can then put our gold frame in place. Having the outer piece of the embossed background glued down first helps us get that thin gold frame glued down so that the inner piece will fit perfectly. Once the thin gold frame is in place, we can then just insert the inner part of the embossed background, and we have this beautiful seamless background with a thin gold glitter cardstock frame. The next thing is to put some foam squares on the back of the heart die cut. I put these in any places where there weren't holes showing so we did not see the foam through the holes. I like to add foam squares or foam tape to give our card a little bit more dimension. To finish off our card, I used a small congratulations die to cut out congratulations from a gold glitter cardstock. When I'm using a die like this that has small, delicate lines, I like to add double-sided adhesive to my cardstock prior to die cutting. This is so much easier once you have your die cut piece to adhere down to your card rather than having to put small dots of glue all over the back of the die cut. I always make sure that there is no adhesive showing before I put it through my die cut machine or it will stick to your plates. I'm just trimming off the excess adhesive here before putting it through my die cut machine. It's now time to assemble our card. I removed the backers from our foam squares and positioned the heart where I wanted it on the card. I wanted it to be centered from side to side, but up a little bit so I had room below that to put our congratulations die cut. I like to use tweezers to help me place delicate die cuts on the card where I like it to be. Once you have it where you want it, make sure to press down so it will adhere to the card base. We're done with our card. I just love all the metallic and the glitter cardstocks that Cut Cardstock has to offer. Make sure to head over to the store and check out all the beautiful cardstocks. Thanks for joining me today. Bye!